Have you ever tried rotating a 3D model in AutoCAD and suddenly found yourself completely lost? One moment you're looking at the front of your model, and the next moment everything is upside down, sideways, or spinning in a direction you didn't expect. If you've ever felt dizzy, disoriented, or frustrated while using 3D Orbit, you're definitely not alone. This is one of the most common challenges beginners face when transitioning from 2D drafting to 3D modeling. The good news is that the problem usually isn't the Orbit tool itself. It's often caused by incorrect navigation habits, view settings, or simply not understanding how AutoCAD controls rotation. In this video, I'll show you how to fix 3D Orbit problems and gain full control over model rotation so you can navigate confidently and efficiently. Before learning the solutions, it's important to understand what 3D Orbit actually does. The Orbit tool allows you to rotate your view around a model without changing the model itself. Think of it as walking around an object and looking at it from different angles. The object stays in place while your viewing position changes. When used properly, Orbit is one of the most powerful tools in AutoCAD's 3D environment. The first step is learning the correct way to activate Orbit. Hold Shift and press the middle mouse button, or use the Orbit command from the navigation bar. Many users accidentally activate other navigation tools while trying to orbit, which leads to unexpected movements. Developing a consistent method for entering orbit mode helps maintain control from the beginning. One of the biggest reasons people become disoriented is excessive rotation. Beginners often drag the mouse in large movements, causing the model to spin rapidly. Instead, make small, controlled mouse movements. Think of Orbit as making gentle adjustments rather than dramatic rotations. Small movements provide much greater precision and help you maintain awareness of your model's orientation. Another useful habit is frequently returning to known views. The view cube is extremely helpful for this. If you become lost, simply click top, front, right, or another standard view on the view cube. This immediately restores a familiar orientation and eliminates the need to manually rotate the model back into position. The Home button, located above the view cube, is another lifesaver. If your model ends up at a strange angle and you're not sure how you got there, click the Home icon. AutoCAD instantly returns to the predefined home view, allowing you to start navigating again from a comfortable position. A common mistake is orbiting around empty space rather than the actual model. Before rotating, zoom in on the object you're working on and make sure it occupies a significant portion of the screen. When Orbit focuses on the model itself, navigation becomes much smoother and more predictable. You should also use zoom extents whenever necessary. Type Z and press Enter, then type E and press Enter again. This displays all visible objects in the drawing and helps you re-establish your position if you've become lost during navigation. Another useful technique is combining Orbit with pan and zoom. Instead of trying to solve every navigation problem through rotation alone, use the middle mouse button to pan and the mouse wheel to zoom. These tools work together and often reduce the amount of orbiting required. If your model feels upside down after orbiting, don't panic. Click a standard view, such as top or front on the view cube. This instantly restores a proper orientation. Many beginners waste time trying to manually rotate the model back into place when a single click would solve the problem. Visual styles can also affect navigation comfort. Working in a shaded or conceptual visual style often makes it easier to understand the shape and orientation of a model compared to wireframe mode. When surfaces are visible, your brain has more visual references, making navigation feel less confusing. For larger projects, consider saving custom views. Once you've positioned the model at a useful angle, save that view so you can return to it instantly later. This prevents repeated navigation and reduces the risk of becoming disoriented. Another helpful tip is to avoid constantly rotating the model while performing detailed editing tasks. Find a suitable angle, perform the necessary work, and only orbit again when needed. Continuous rotation can make it harder to maintain spatial awareness and can slow down your workflow. If Orbit feels too sensitive, check your mouse settings and graphics performance. A very high mouse sensitivity can make navigation feel uncontrollable. Adjusting mouse sensitivity or enabling proper graphics acceleration through the graphics config command can often improve the overall experience.
So to quickly summarize, if 3D Orbit is making you dizzy in AutoCAD, use small controlled mouse movements, rely on the view cube and home view, zoom in on the model before orbiting, use zoom extents when lost, combine orbit with pan and zoom, save useful views, and avoid unnecessary rotation. By following these habits, you'll gain much better control over navigation and make working in 3D significantly more comfortable. I hope this guide helped you learn how to control 3D Orbit more effectively in AutoCAD. If it did, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future AutoCAD tutorials, 3D modeling tips, and productivity guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.